all in for it.
Probably Iron Giant's a classic. Look, Wes is co-signing me. Sean
you know what? Have you seen Little Giants? I've seen that.
Yeah, Little Giants. So that was a great movie. That was a great movie.
Never seen Iron Giant. I'm looking at it right now. It does grade out at 96 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's a fantastic movie.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
Even as an adult, you'd enjoy it.
Came out in 1999.
Yeah, great movie.
Look at these people. They love Iron Giant.
Wes said Little Giants is trash.
Whoa,
Wes.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Hands up. My bad, man. I didn't mean to offend you like that. It's not trash, all right? I like it.
Oh my God.
All right?
Yeah, man.
But that is one of the things we're getting into right now. Since we talk about football, I had to ask a question for you. So I saw something going on in Virginia, and I had to bring it up.
Okay.
A lot of coaches are retiring, stepping down. The coach at Ford stepped down. The coach at Riverbend recently stepped down. Two of the biggest schools in Richmond, perennial powerhouses, both their coaches stepped down. And I read an interesting article about since the coaching year round has come into effect, the job has just taken a whole new animal of its own, and they really think that it's almost hurting the game, and it's like burning these coaches out because they're having to work, and they're not they're teachers as well.
Right.
So what do you think about that?
I think that
because we looked at it as a good thing, we're players, and we were like, oh, the year-round practice, that's awesome, we're going to be, but I never really looked at it as, how are the coaches going to take it?
Yeah, well, I know firsthand, right after graduating high school, I did a year of college, and then I worked for a year, and I was invited to go to one of the coaches' meetings at Massaponax because they were considering having me on as like a trial coach. And listening to the schedule that they had was, it's such a crazy schedule. It's an all-day, everyday job, and then you're talking about doing that all year. I could totally see that burning out, some of these guys.
Yeah, definitely burns them out. So I know these jobs have, been filling up quick, and I think it's getting younger. A lot of these coaches they're old. They've been around the game for a while, and then you're taking and adding more to their plate now, and they're just like, wow, they're more burnt out than ever. So with a lot of the coaches in the area, like Ludden and Survey, who are, they've been coaching forever, you just wonder, are they next? I hope not.
I hope not.
Another point they made is that the game is different now because the players don't police themselves in the off season because the coaches, things become mandatory.
Yeah, right.
And when they become mandatory, they don't become as fun. When we had 7-on-7 or just going out and throwing the ball around or basket foot, it wasn't really mandatory. We just did it because we wanted to get extra work and have fun. So it's kind of like changed the mentality of the team in general.
Well, some of the guys would, it would be mandatory.
You always got those guys. You always got those guys.
Right.
But he said it's something of you build leadership when you
That's
have
an awesome point.
The senior guys going out and leading these instead of the coaches making the players going out and do it.
Yeah, that's a perfect point, and that'll translate into the season because, like you said, doing the 7-on-7, you got the senior guys or junior, whoever's the leader of that team, they're organizing the practices, when and where, and everything like that, and then you get onto the field during the season.
I've never been in a sport where something that's not mandatory has felt so mandatory in my life. When you're,
I felt like it was always mandatory.
Oh yeah,
when I was a sophomore, Shane and then we're seniors.
Parents will always be like, "You have to stay." I heard this isn't mandatory. You're like, "No, mom. You don't understand.
Yeah.
I gotta stay for extras.
Yeah.
If you ain't out there, you're not gonna make it.
Shoot, even I remember going out there at 7-on-7 not getting a single rep. You know what I mean? My freshman year, I'll be standing there.
But if you didn't show up,
right,
they were gonna give it to you the next day. You were gonna hear about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why didn't you stay?
But that is why those guys, I'm shouting Shane, one of the best leaders that I've ever played under. You know what I mean? Just because.
Oh yeah, that feeling of my freshman year when I walked in, it was just you weren't missing things. Yeah, you weren't missing things. If you did miss things, you better have a good excuse.
Right. You better have
somebody better be sick.
Yeah, real sick.
Yeah.
What I mean?
But it built a character.
It did, and it translated into our adulthood, I believe. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's what we're missing. Maybe we just figured something out.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we just did right here on the show.
Hey, what's up, Chris? Back again, man. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, so we talked about working out. Does anybody know of fields in the area that we can work out on? Where we can get a good football workout in a turf field maybe, or even just a good football, preferably with some lines on it.
Right. That would be cool.
We're we're looking for ideas, maybe something we're not thinking about.
Would you be interested in maybe having? Because my guy Brent had joined us here a little bit ago. He's a big CrossFit kind of guy, so. If he had a couple tires or cones or set up some outdoor drills, would you be interested in trying some stuff out like that?
Yeah, I'll do whatever.
Cool. And
we wanted to get into the UFC MMA type training too, just for a bit.
Yeah, we need to holler at JP's real busy. I don't know if he's got time.
Would you do hot yoga with me?
Sure.
You do yoga in an intensely hot room.
Yeah, I used to do a lot.
When you're done, they say you feel money, but the workout is like ridiculous.
Right.
Like when you get like, it doesn't feel like it'd be hard, but when you're in there sweating it out, they say it's tough. Would you try it with me? Because I'm scared to try it by myself.
Definitely. I've always seen those in movies.
I can't do a downward dog. So when they
downward facing dog.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do when that happens.
Well, you're supposed to be in the back row when you do that one, right? You just gotta get a back row. So you're out the way for other people.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So you get out the way. So that way you can.
I'm catching your drift. I could have took that the wrong way.
No.
We wouldn't want anybody to think that.
No.
Not on the 540 show.
Oh no, man. We're wholesome guys on here.
Yeah, but I think that's what we got for the local flavor segment. Short and sweet today. There ain't really much going on. It's a dead period, Make sure you visit your local florist for flowers if you're going to get some flowers for the ladies for Valentine's Day. And also make sure you're hitting up Fast Track Studios here at 620 Kenmore Avenue. And make sure you're doing your music to Thomas.
Yeah, man. I've got a couple of cool new leads, and a lot of stuff's coming from outside the area. So that's really exciting that people are just looking on Google and finding me, hollering at me, and inquiring, and actually coming on in. So come on in, man. We've got a lot of cool stuff going on here. Stuff you'll definitely want to be a part of while it's getting going. So that is right. What we got over here?
Let's switch on over.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna move right into what you don't know outside the 540.
Cool. Boom.
We're there.
Nice.
All right, so I got to take care of this first.
What's up, bro?
This is what I'm going to do. The Redskins got a new quarterback last night.
Let's talk about it.
I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way because I know everybody wants to talk about it. I know people are probably dying to hear what I got to say because everybody I know has asked me about it today.
Yeah.
The phone's been blowing up. When you're a diehard fan, something like this happens. This is what you have to expect.
Yeah.
You got to face it. When they do something, you got to face it. I've stuck up for the Redskins for 20 years.
So you about to stick up for them now?
A little bit. I'd say
Okay.
I might be sticking up for him a little bit. I usually don't though, because they tormented me. Kirk Cousins is gone. That I knew that was coming. Kirk was gone from the outset. Kirk was gone because that relationship was too fractured. They were. I mean, the GM, it doesn't even know his name. He was calling him Kirk Cousins. All right, that's disrespect.
Like
you're about to pay
K-I-R-T?
K-U-R-T, Kirk. He did it numerous times.
Oh, man.
Numerous times. So that's disrespect. That is somebody you're about to pay millions of dollars. You're calling him Kurt. You don't even know his name. Secondly, they lowballed him 2 years ago when all they had to do was show him a decent deal. And they could have got him for so much cheaper. And they just, no, we're going to keep. But they wanted him to fail. And he never failed. So they did this the wrong way. And they did it from the start. So I knew Kirk was gone. Mm-hmm. Kirk's gone. That's fine. I love Kirk. I think he's going to be a great quarterback, and I think if you put the right pieces around him, he can be a very great quarterback. But I've been past that for a couple months now. I knew he was gone. What they did to get him, I don't mind. I think it was a solid move because what were we going to do? We're picking 13th. Without trading up, I mean, we'd have to trade up. We can't trade up because the team is scarred from trading up to get RG3. They don't trade up anymore.
Okay.
If anything, we trade down.
Okay.
Not trading up.
And I was going to ask, what's up with the quarterbacks coming in, or maybe a younger guy?
The quarterback they wanted is probably not going to be there at 13.
Because, Alex Smith might be one of the only quarterbacks that's a veteran. It's not my guy.
Yeah, but that's fine. I don't care about...
He's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback.
But in Jay Gruden's offense, what they need him to do, I think he'll be fine. And I think it's a great...
For how long?
For 4 years, and that's all we need him to do. We're not looking for him to be the quarterback. We're looking for him to be a solid starter for 4 years. And that means starting all your games, giving us a chance to win 10 games every year, which is a big deal for the Redskins. Mm-hmm. That's all we're looking for. And then build a defense, get some pieces around him, and bring in the quarterback while he's there. And do it the right way.
For the future. Okay.
Because we couldn't do that under Kirk. Because we paid Kirk, we were going to have to... We couldn't pay anybody else.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just got to that point. That's their fault for doing that.
And that makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. I was like, wow. I mean, I get it. I don't get the business side of it. Like, I understand that it's there, but it's such a beast to me that I can't wrap my head around. A guy can come in and work for you and play hard for you, and even with not all the pieces around him, he's still producing well on the field, and then you just snip him out and like, okay, see you later, we're on to the next.
That's not what they're doing here.
That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like.
They're actually doing Kirk the biggest favor he's ever gotten from them.
Okay, explain that.
First of all, they just paid him. He was the highest paid quarterback in the league last year just because of the franchise tag, as far as how much he was getting paid
He's
per
getting
year.
More than 41 million?
He was getting paid 34 or 28 million last year, something like that, per year. Just to play for 1 year because he was franchise tag.
Right.
But Kirk's about to be the highest paid player in the NFL when he gets picked up this free agent because he's a free agent. He will be the highest paid player for that moment until the next deal comes because it's all about the next deal in the NFL.
Right.
It's not about like it used to be. The best player is going to get $100 million. It's whoever's going to set the bar for the next deal, the next deal, the next deal. You got to get paid.
Okay. Cool. I mean, where do you think he goes?
I think Minnesota, Denver, the Jets.
Okay.
Buffalo, like, not a very good chance there, but definitely a team that might be in the mix. I don't think Jacksonville's going to make a move. I think they're going to have to stick with Blake Bortles for another year. But yeah, that's kind of that's how I'm feeling.
Good old Balake. I wonder if man, I just lost my train.
And as far as Alex Smith goes, I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. He's a good quarterback.
He'll be like Kirk Cousins 2.0. Like what we've gotten from Kirk the last 3 years is what we'll get from, because I think Kirk was doing this.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
and I think we can get we can get that out of Alex Smith for 2 or 3 years, and then that third year, if he's not having a good year, we might have to be one of those bench him situations, start the new guy we've been grooming. Kind of, that's fine. We're going to take our lumps, but we couldn't make it happen with Kirk Cousins.
So the Redskins in the playoffs / Super Bowl next year?
No chance.
No chance.
No chance. I think they have a chance to win 10 games, but I don't think that's good enough to make the playoffs next year.
Okay.
Because with the Eagles being so good, I think the Giants are going to bounce back. The Cowboys are obviously going to be there. I mean, our division's tough as it is, and then the NFC's just tough. Yeah.
Yeah, the NFC is tough. So cool, bro. Well, you want to talk about the Super Bowl a little bit?
Yeah, let's get into the Super Bowl. The teams that matter, the teams that make the right moves.
That's right. So I don't know why this is bothering me so much. So man, Tom Brady's killing me every single time.
Well, first of all, the game's Sunday at 6:30.
Yeah.
Just if everybody doesn't know. Some people only tune in for this game.
That's right.
So game Sunday. Right now, last I checked, Patriots were 4-point favorites. Cool. Makes the Eagles an underdog. Who you got?
Let's go
with that first.
I got the Patriots. 100%.
You got a score on that?
Yeah. Do I have a score? Yeah. I'm gonna go 28-24.
28-24. Okay. I respect it.
Yep. Because I don't think the Eagles get I don't think they get pooped on or anything like that. I think they play nice and hard. They give them a run. They might even lead at certain points, but.